So, I got some Morgans to sort through. Let's see, I know these are unsorted, so we're going to see if there's any good ones, any key dates, semi-key dates. I don't know the piece ones, we'll have to look those up. Okay, so... '21. I'll put these into like a couple different groups. 1902. Nothing. Actually, I think I'll put those into 3 groups, because... yeah. 1899. This is actually a semi-key date. Is that right? I think these are. Yeah. 1889. New Orleans. That's a semi-key date. So that's a slightly better coin. 1882. Let's see. Some S. I don't think that's a good one. Let me double check. Yeah. It's clean too. 1897. New Orleans? No, that's nothing. 1901. Please be a Philly. It's New Orleans. $1890. I don't know if there are any key dates in 1890. I don't think there are. But it's just a Philly. So, I'll put that there in this stack. So I've got key dates. And then just regulars. And then what was this? 21s. $1885. It's a Philly. I don't think that's a key date. Let me double check though. No. 1901. Come on, be a Philly. It's New Orleans again. It's okay. And another piece. Where was I putting the piece? We'll do those all at the end. Definitely give me a follow if you're into auctions or whatever. Thanks for the follow. I have an auction house. We do auctions all the time. 1901, please be a Philly. No, San Francisco again. That's okay. 1880. Ooh, this one's crazy looking. Is an 1880S? I don't think... I'm pretty sure that's not a good key date. 1887. If this is an O, this is a good coin. It is! Wow, okay. This is actually a key date. Or a semi-key date. This coin is... So this is a pretty good one. So... Where was I putting those? Was this the 1889? Yeah, so these are semi-key dates. I'm gonna put those together. Right, what do we have here? Another piece, we'll come back to that. And another piece, we'll come back to that. I'm glad I searched in these, because, like... Alright. 1897. That is not a key date. There's nothing... I don't think there's any. But it's just an S2. That's fine. So... 1889. That could be a key date if it's an O. And it's just a Philly, so it's not. But that's okay. It's still a nice coin. These are all nice coins, so it's okay. Another polished piece. Come back to those. 1896. If this is a 1896, if this is a San Francisco coin, this is good. It's not, it's just a Philly. Another piece. I'll come back for those. 1881. There's no key dates in 1881, unless it's a Carson City. It's just New Orleans. I'm looking right here, under the eagle, there's a letter. That's O for New Orleans. And this is the date here. So those are the things we're checking on these. These are Morgan silver dollars. And it's a piece. We'll do all the pieces at the end. $1881. I don't think that's a key date. I think I've... But it's New Orleans. The New Orleans ones are always kind of cool because we don't have a mint there anymore. 1880. And it is a San Francisco mint, and it's got some like rainbow toning. That's kind of a pretty coin. $1921. This is the least desirable year. They struck like 100 million of these, almost all in San Francisco and Philly. 21. Another 21. Another 21. I must have gotten like a roll of 21s in here. And another 21. $1888. It's a Philly coin. Another piece, 22. That's the most common year of these. $23. I think the 23 San Francisco's, this is good, but I'll have to double check. We're going to do that all later at the end. 1902. There's no key dates in 1902. It's got a big O, though. Definitely give me a follow if you're into antiques or coins. I have an auction house. We do auctions. We just had one on Monday or Sunday. We do like 3 a month. So 1882. San Francisco. I know there's at least one Carson City in here because I saw it earlier, but I didn't take it out. That's what we're looking for. That coin's going to be worth about 20 times as much as the rest of these. So 1885. New Orleans. That's just a regular. It's a piece, 23 piece. 22 piece dollar. Another piece dollar, 22. These are all piece dollars. All right, so we have 21 Morgan. San Francisco mint. Or no, sorry, Philly. Oh no, we're putting 21s here. This one's kind of gnarly. 1901. If this is a Philly, this is a pretty good coin, actually. It's in New Orleans. Bummer. That's okay. It's still a good coin. These are all good coins. 1901. Come on, be a Philly. And it's in New Orleans again. 1921. It's the least desirable year. It's okay, though. These are all good coins. There's no Carson City 21s, though. So, what do we have here? 1901. Oh, again, if this is a no mint mark Philly, this is a good coin. We'll see. I didn't see. Nope, it's a San Francisco coin. It's got the, you see, it's got the S right there. That's kind of hard to see on this one. See under the wreath where the eagle is, there's an S. All right, next one. 1896. If this is a San Francisco coin, this is a good coin, but It's not. It's a Philly coin. No mint mark. It's Philadelphia. $21. Another 21. Woo, 21. These are not good. It's okay, though. I mean, they're not bad. They're all good. All of these are good coins. We have a lot more to go through, too. I have about 1,000 face here to go through. 21. Let me check out the back, too, just in case. These all have, like, some wild toning. Piece dollar. 22. 23 piece. 22 piece. $18.89. If this is a Carson City, it's a really good coin. All Carson Cities are really good, though. It's not, though. Oh, wait, no, it's an 1889 O, though. This is a semi-key date coin. Right? Is this an 1889? Yeah, this is an 1889 O. So this is a semi-key date. Actually, is that... That's funny. The other semi-key date we got to was also an 1889 O. For two of those. That's cool. So those are worth about twice as much as just a random one of these. That's why we're going through these, to try and find the good ones. This is a piece dollar, 23. It's got some gnarly toning. We could dip some of these and make them clean them up a little bit. This one's known as a slick, or cull, or near slick, because you see it's been worn down. And it's just much smoother than this. This is a circulating example still, but it's much nicer. Is this an auction buy? No, I got these from a friend of mine, but I will be doing them in a coin auction. We have a coin auction. I don't have one posted right now. I'm waiting for it to be done. It should be up today or tomorrow on my website, gallery63.net. You can check us out. Another piece dollar. 26. That's, I think, the first 26 we've gotten so far. Another piece. All right, 1901. Come on, fingers crossed. Dang. It's a New Orleans coin. That's okay. All right, piece. We're doing these all at the end. I actually need to start a new stack of piece. We have so many. I told my guy to not give me piece dollars, but they still slip through. Or 21s, but you know, if they're cheap, it's fine. 1881. There's no key dates this year. It's an O coin, though. This is actually a pretty nice one. I don't know if it... Relatively. Alright, we're going to start a new pile of these, too. Okay, 1882, Morgan. Is he wanting another good friend? Yeah, I'm, always in the market for more friends, right? And it's a Philly, though. All right. Piece. We're doing these at the end. Another piece. Just a 22, though. 21 Morgan. Very faint S. 1881. No Morgan. Or sorry, no Carson City. Brain rot. What is this? 1880. 1880S. No. Another piece. Another one. Of course, the nicest coins are 21s. $18.80. No. Okay. 22 piece. Come back to you. 1896. That was a good year. That was a really good year. And if this is a San Francisco coin, this is a good coin. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. It's a New Orleans. But that's okay. I still have a soft spot for New Orleans coins. They're kind of cool, you know. Last one here. Let's see. 1899. All right, well, it could still be a Carson City, I think. No, New Orleans. Still a New Orleans coin. And in my head, that's good. Oh, I think I grabbed a bunch of piece dollars this time. Okay, let's get them out of the way. Another piece dollar. Piece dollar. Let's see what we've got here. 1904. No, I don't think there's any key dates in 1904. I don't even think there's Carson City that year. Someone can correct me if they know more. 1891. No. One time I bought a bag of coins from this guy, and there were like 10 Carson Cities in here. So, because he's just flipping them. He doesn't care. It happens. That's where all the good deals are. It's really in the buying bowl. 1897. It was a good year. It was a really good year. It's New Orleans. I need to like start a new one almost. 22 piece. 21 Morgan. It's kind of a nice one though, relatively. Okay, what do we have here? 1889? Philly? Yeah, it's a Philly. It's okay. What are we doing? We started a new stack? Yeah, we started a new stack. Okay, 1900. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this year that's any good. Teddy Roosevelt was around. He was pretty cool, though, I guess. 26 piece. I don't know. We're going to have to come back for all the piece dollars. $18.85. S. All right, next one, 21. Philly. Another piece. Dang, he got me with the piece dollars. I don't really like the. I mean, I think they're cool, but I really can't sell them. I don't think there's any in 1886. I'm checking. It's still a New Orleans coin, and again, we love the New Orleans coins. They're good. Piece dollar. All right, let's do some more. 21 Morgan. It's a nice shiny one though. Piece dollar. Another piece dollar. Piece dollar. Dang, there's so many of these piece dollars. I'm so disappointed. 1900. Ooh. $1904. I don't think there's any key dates in 1904. I'm like 99% sure. It's 1903 is the Orleans one. $1888. New Orleans. Still a cool coin. Another peace dollar. These make a nice sound. Peace dollar. They're all 90% silver. $18.83. San Francisco. This is not a bad peace dollar right here, actually. It still has some luster. And finally, in this handful, another peace dollar. All right. Okay. Whoopsie doodle. All right, another piece. 21 Morgan, 21 Morgan. Let me start another pile of 21s. Another piece. This one's got some toning. $22 piece. 23 piece. Another peace dollar we're here. 23. They're all 23s. And 22s. Alright, so far we're not doing super hot. Not doing super hot. So 21. I can't tell. I think this is 21. Yeah, this is 21. This is like the strangest looking 1901. If it's a Philly, this is a good coin. Anyone think it's a Philly? It is a Philly. Oh, wow. This is actually a key date coin. Like, this is actually a genuinely valuable coin. Okay. That's actually better than this. So, we've gotten four decent coins out of this so far. That's okay. Okay. Another piece. 1887. If this is an S, it's a semi-key date. Is it? I can't tell. No, it's an O. It's an O. 21. Piece. Is that 1883? Yeah, 1883. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think there's any key 1883s. Got another piece. Watch this one be a key date because it's got a rim ding. 1900. No, there's nothing good in 1900. That's okay. 1887. Ooh. If this is an S, it's a decent-ish coin. It's an O. Oh wait, no, that is a decent coin. 1887 SO is a good coin. My bad. That almost slipped right through. 1887. Yeah, this is a valuable coin. It's a semi-key date. We'll put that with that one. All right, 21. Just a 21 with some splotchings. 1889. If this was a Carson City, it'd be a big money coin. But it's just a Philly. That's okay. And last one from here. Let's see. It's got some really wild toning. Wow. Ooh, wow. 1889. Please be an O. It's got a ram ding, though. It is not an O. It is just a filly. Okay. So now we've got these 3 tubes to search. And then I have 2 more tubes. Are these? Okay. Which tube should I start with? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, definitely give me a follow if you're into auctions, antiques. This one has really nice toning. All right, let's start with this one. Let's crack this one open. Oh no, not a good sign. I hope it's not all 21s. They are shiny though, at least. They're all shiny 21s, aren't they? This is not super promising. All right, let's see. Are they all gonna be like polished 21s? 21. But these nice shiny ones like this with the original luster, what I do is I put them in a slab and they still do sell pretty well as a home slab coin. 21. Oh, these are all 21s, but it's okay. But they're hella shiny. They're nice coins. They've been dipped, but that's okay because like a lot of people don't care. $21, $21, $21, $21, $21, and these are all 21s. Let's check this one real quick. Like I said, they're still nice. They're still good coins, and I will actually do pretty decent with these 21s because I have a use for these. These are all going in home slabs. Which reminds me, I need to buy some of those right now. $21, $21, and a $21. Okay, so this tube was solidly 21. That's still cool because these are 100 years old, which is like kind of crazy. They don't look 100 years old. Okay. So those are all 21s. All right, let's do these. Let's check these Morgans. All right, that's a good sign. We're starting off with not a 21, so there might be good coins in here. Let's see. Starting off with a 21. Woo! And another 21. And a beat up 21. And a 1900. And a 21. And 1879. I think, is that the first year or is that the second year? I think that's the second year, but there's still no good years. 79, there's no key dates. I don't think. That's okay though. Another 21. 21. Yep. And one more 21. Okay, 21. 21. 21. 79. Look at how this is a slick. Look how slick it is. And someone is like, even the side, the rims have been ground down. This coin is polished. Very bright. Then we have another one that's just polished absolutely to hell. I mean, look, there's like no detail left in the eagle. It's okay. Another 21. And 1898. There's no key dates this year. This is a 21 that's had something weird done to it. It's got like glue on the back. But it's 21. $18.96. If this is an S, it's an okay coin. No, it's not. It's just a Philly. It also has a weird look to it. Maybe we should test this one. Feels fine. And finally for this tube, we have an 1889. If this is an O, it's a pretty good coin. It's not an O. Alright, done with that tube. Cool. Okay, so we just did this one. We're gonna do these two now. So we're doing coin roll search or coin hunting. We're just trying to see if there's any key dates in these random coins that I bought. I bought these from my auction house, Gallery 63. We do coin auctions. Thanks for the follow. Definitely give me a follow if you're into this kind of stuff. Oh, this one's totally sealed up. The boomers love to seal the crap out of their coins. Oh, not off to a good start. A 21. That's okay. That's okay. We can still make up for that. All right. These are all looking like super shiny, dipped out coins, though. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got 21. All right. Ooh, another 21. Yeah, these are all going to be dipped out 21s. But that's okay. I'm going to separate these, though. Okay. So these are going to be all 21s, and these are going to be all 21s. Okay. What's up, man? All right, let's see what we got here. Another 21. 21. This is a shiny, super shiny 21. Look at the luster on that. It's actually not bad. Just kidding, it's been polished. But this one's not. The back isn't, at least. Or, as it's known in the business, the reverse, obverse, reverse. Still all 21s, though. Okay, this is super shiny. It's going to be a 21, I bet. Yeah. These are all going to be 21s. 21, 21. Okay. Let's see. Another 21. This one's polished, though. 21. 21. All right, this is a really nice 21, though. Besides that. 21. So we're coin roll hunting. I bought this bag of coins from a friend of mine, and there were some decent coins in here. We've gotten one key date and then a couple semi keys. I could have sworn I saw Carson sitting here. I might have swiped it for myself, though, in the beginning. I'll have to count these and make sure. I might have just thrown it in my pocket. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. Thanks for the like. Ooh, another 21. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we're done with that tube. Now we just have this tube to go through. Uh-oh. Cracked it, and we see this. Another 21. Is it going to be all 21s? You tell me. I bet yes. Thanks for the follow. Alright, we got another 21 here. Hold on, let's go ahead. I have a sinking suspicion these are all 21s. 21. Yeah, 1921 is the least desirable year of these. They printed a gazillion of them, or they minted a gazillion of them. But a lot of them were melted down in World War II. The Department of Defense borrowed a lot of silver from the Treasury, and they never returned it. So we have another 21. Where do I buy my Morgans? I buy them from a friend of mine that he has a pawn shop, and we do a lot of business together. And then I auction them on my website, Gallery 63. We do auctions about 3 times a month. These are still decent Morgans, though. I'm happy with them at the price. And I really believe that, like, the Morgans are super undervalued right now. That, like, people will look back and be like, I cannot believe you could buy these for, like, 30 and 35 bucks or whatever. I also like the trade dollars, but those are much more expensive. I have a couple cool ones we could show off in a minute. Just 21, 21, 21. So, but this guy, he doesn't know anything about coins. Like, I just buy random bags of coins from him. He just knows if they're real. He just tests them if they're real, and then he gives them to me. Like, I get all sorts of crazy coins from him. They're, you know, like, I found several. I think in the last batch I had, there were like 4 or 5 Carson Cities. Thanks for the follow. But this time he got me, I guess, because these are all 21s. It's okay. Okay, what do we have here? 21. Wait. Okay. 21. Let's see what we have here. Another 21. This is a good one though. I like these. Yeah, I really think that the Morgans you can't go wrong. If you're into like gold and silver at all, you should definitely consider having some Morgans because you get all the upside of the silver movement or whatever, but you also get like the fact that they're collectible and rare. Like you know, we can debate over how many of them there are, but there are a finite amount of them. 1921 is not coming back anymore, even though they made like 200 million. There's only gonna be less. Oh, 1887. And it's a nice shiny one. If this is a New Orleans coin, this is a pretty decent coin. Fingers crossed. These nice. So the shiny 21s that we got, so we got these shiny ones. We're gonna go through, and I'm probably gonna slab these. My customer really likes that. And then the rest of these, we'll probably just sell in groups or whatever. But I also have like 500 face in junk that I gotta figure out what I want to do with. I don't know. I think I should put it into like groups, but that is like really tedious. I don't know if we have that. I have that in me right now. I think I'll do the halves. Okay. These weren't halves. These were dollars. Oh my goodness. I guess they say silver dollars. He billed me the same. That's awesome. We got 35 Morgans and 35 Peace to go through. Start with the Morgans, I guess. You know. Okay, 1900. Nothing good in that year. $18.85. Is that what that says? Yeah. There's no good 1885s, but there might be. Oh, this is not a bad coin though, actually. Thanks for the follow. 1883. 1883. Just a Philly. That's okay. $18.90. I don't think there's any key dates in 1890. And it's just a New Orleans coin. Oh no, wait, we love New Orleans coins. I've been just hyping them up this whole time. How can I shit on them now? We love New Orleans coins. 1901. Ooh, if this is a Philly coin, it's a valuable coin. San Francisco, though. That's a bummer. $1902. There's no key dates in 1902. That's okay. This one, at some point, someone paid $2.50 for this coin. I paid $30. $18.79. No key dates that year. So we're just doing some coin roll hunting from these coins that I bought from a friend of mine. And we're going to see if there's any key dates. We've already gotten, let's see, 4 key dates, or 4 semi-key and 1 key, and then 1 just decent coin that I'm going to set aside for myself. So what do we have here? 1880. There's no key dates, or sorry, 1880. There's no key dates in 1880. Yeah. 85. Let's see what it is. It's a Philly. Just a Philly coin. $18.97. That was a really good year. But there's no key dates in this year, I don't think. We love 1897. Give me a like if you like 1897. $18.82. This is a good looking coin. It's got that antique finish. Believe it or not, my customer likes that. And it's a New Orleans coin. This looks like real pirate's treasure, doesn't it? Looks like definitely pirate's treasure. Thanks for the likes. All right, what do we have here? 1881, kind of splotchy though. It's a Philly coin. What do we have here? 1882. Oh, yeah. There's no key dates this year, though. So what I'm checking for on these coins is I'm checking the year, and that's at the bottom. These are all Morgan silver dollars. And then on the reverse, I'm checking under. So there's the eagle, and then under the wreath, if there's no mint mark, that's a Philadelphia coin. But I'm checking what the mint mark is. Can I ask how you got this bag of Morgans? I bought them. I bought them with money. I have an auction house. I buy and sell stuff for a living, and we were doing coin auctions. I think coins are a great thing. I really believe that Morgans are a good buy right now. I would recommend them if you can get them at the right price. We have an 81 Morgan. This is a Philly coin. See, because it has no mint mark. Philly doesn't mean bad. It just is what it is. 1896. This, if it's a San Francisco coin, is pretty decent. Thanks for the follow. No, it's just a New Orleans coin. That's okay. What's a good price for an average Morgan? Like random year. It depends on the condition. And the price is really changing. Let me look up and see like what the wholesale price is. But I think if you pay, like, say for a coin like this, it's an 1896. Is this a San Francisco? I forgot. Did we just check this? I'm losing my mind. No, this is New Orleans. So like for a coin like this, if you get it for around $30, you're doing fine. It used to be $1. It's a $1 coin from 130 years ago or whatever. And so they have held their value pretty well. Nice ones can be more, but if you get them around $30, you really cannot go wrong. I don't think. Because like nice ones, I get up to like $75 for even random years. So we got an 1890. That was a really good year. Give me a like if you like 1890, if you think that's a good year. But it's just it's in New Orleans, is that right? Yeah, it's in New Orleans. So I'm looking. Yeah, I come across Carson Cities. Not in this bag, but a bag I bought from him 2 weeks ago. There were like 4 or 5 Carson Cities in there. But we haven't found any so far. This one's in New Orleans. Thanks for the follow. 1889. This is a pretty good year. I like 1889. It's just in New Orleans, though. But New Orleans cool because it's a defunct mint, so we don't make any coins in New Orleans anymore. But they do still mint them in San Francisco, Denver, Philly. All right, 1896. New Orleans. I love the New Orleans coins. I think you can't go wrong with these. I would really recommend. Like, if you're into any silver, definitely buy some. What's the best date you're looking for if it's just an average coin? I don't really care. As long, if, like, I paid the same for all of these. So anything that's better is good. Like, these are just bonus money. So I don't really care if it's, even a 21 is totally fine because if it's a nice coin, if it presents well, my customer won't care. So if it's not a key date, it doesn't really matter. This is an 1889. If this is an O, it's a semi-key. Oh, it is. So this is a decent coin. This one's worth about, I don't know, $65 or something like that. I think that sounds right. Someone can correct me if they know more. I don't really need to know because the market's going to sort it out when I auction them. 1892. If this is an S, it's a good coin. No, it's just see, there's no mint mark. So what we're doing is we're looking at the year on these Morgans, and we check the mint mark. And you need to make sure, the most important thing about buying these things is you need to make sure they're real. So you have to like buy it from a good, like, reputable source. Don't just buy these from anyone. Or if you've got a verifier, you can check those. 1881. So we're just checking these Morgans to see if there's any good coins here. 1881. There's no key dates for 1881. And this is a New Orleans coin. You can see under the wreath. When do you auction them, like a live auction or an auction site? We used to do live auctions, but now it's just online. I auction them on my website, gallery63.net. There's a link in the bio. We're on our site, Invaluable, and Live Auctioneers. I do BidSquare sometimes too. But when I do the coin auctions, it's just on my site, so I can save on the fees. 1891. Yeah, small business owner life. You gotta save on the fees. Give me a like or give me a follow if you're into auctions or anything like this. I do 3 or 4 auctions a month, and we stream them too. All right, 1888, lucky 888. Thanks for the follow. 1888. I don't think there's any key dates. 1888. Let me double check. I feel like I'd remember that. It's a Philly coin. Thanks for the follow. We found a couple ones. Another oh, I thought that's a 21. I'm losing my mind. That's an 1891? I don't think there's any key dates 1891. I'm pretty sure. But we do all sorts of stuff, not just coins, but coins are super nice because, I mean, these things store value to like, and they're easy to ship. Nice though. Yeah, right, nice. 1889. This is not a Carson City. It would be like a big deal if it was. It's just a Philly and it's like kind of blown out. That's okay. $18.96, Morgan. If this is a S, it's a good coin. It is a good coin. This is a semi-key date. Yeah, so this is a decent coin. Thanks for the follow. 1902, if this is... Oh, no, there's nothing good in 1902. My bad. I think Teddy Roosevelt was president, though. I'm checking the date, so the date's here, and then I'm checking it against the mint mark on the back to see if there's any key dates. So these are Morgan silver dollars. Hundreds of millions of them were minted. Many were melted down and turned into, like, weapons for World War II, or just general sold off to the public as bullion. So some of the dates are pretty rare, and we're just trying to see which ones are rare in here. This one's pretty crazy. It's in 1889, but it's got all this graffiti on her face. Or sorry, 1898, my bad. In San Francisco. Pretty cool. Okay, 1889, Morgan. What is that by her head? So she's wearing a Phrygian cap. That's what that's called. It's like it's a Roman thing. You can look up Saturnalia. It's like the hat that they'd wear for that. And on Saturnalia, everyone, yeah, show me your Morgans. And on Saturnalia, like it was like a equalizing thing. So the slaves and servants, you know, ate together with the with everyone else, and they had a big hat. Everyone wore the hat as like a symbol of freedom. So she's wearing this hat to show that she's free. And this was actually like a real person too. She's really famous. Last one I looked at, 1889. But it's not like a key day, but it is a nice coin because it's a New Orleans coin. This one, 1902. There's a Philly. No? Which one? Those are the last two I touched. What do we have here? 18. Left stack. This one? This is 1898. Oh, yeah. This one's got all sorts of stuff carved into it. It's got Ron, I think. Or Run. Taylor. This is a pretty cool coin. Actually, these graffiti ones. None on the back, though. Yeah, that's a cool one. I actually might slab that one. Because the graffiti ones, the old graffiti does pretty cool. Does pretty well. Okay. 1883. Just an S. No big deal. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Another 1883, but this one's been polished. Hell yeah. 79S. I love the Morgans. I really think that they're a solid move if you're into silver at all. I don't understand the point of buying like bullion. I think that that's a total waste. I think the Morgans are where it's at. 1897. It's just a Philly though. It's okay. And the last Morgan I have here in this stack is 1879. What do you think? It's an O. Yeah, so I got these peace dollars. I think I have another bag. Yeah, I mean they all have some value. There's like an intrinsic value, and then like I'd pay $30 for it for any of them. Okay. I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna put some of these into like groups. 5, 10. 15. 20. I think I'm gonna sell them in groups of 10. These random ones, a couple of them. Maybe groups of 5. I don't know. We're still experimenting. But I need to separate these out. Yeah. Peace, Froggy. I'm gonna put some of these in here, and then we're gonna do the peace dollars. See if we got any good peace dollars. Whatever. Okay. Oh my god, I have so friggin' many. Alright, so this is like 100 Morgan, $100 face in Morgans there. That's pretty cool. All right. Peace.